Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to another video. This time I'm going to give you my 3-month update. I hope you enjoy it. Right, so today I decided that I needed to be out and about in public so I can sort of share my journey, give you guys a 3-month update. It is sunny, partially cloudy, but mostly sunny. It's beautiful weather today to be out here. And I thought, even though this is sort of delayed, I thought, hey, I should give an update nonetheless. So yes, I've been on Carnivore for over 3 months, and this is my update on how the 3 months have been. So to start off with an update here, I gotta tell you, it's been great, and I've been repeating the same thing over and over, but it's been great because finally I feel like I'm doing something with my health. I feel better, I feel great. I would say I feel very positive. I have been very positive in this journey. So what has happened in the last 3 months? Oh, a lot. We went from winter to spring. I started this out in winter. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but this time it seems like I am a little bit more determined because I think I set up my priorities right. And so, yeah, this is where we are. So I'm out here in this park, and I just came here because you could just kind of walk here. Sometimes there are people walking here, but not as many today, which is perfect because then I can do my thing without really bothering anybody. Anyways, so how has the diet been going? Well, the diet itself has, I've had the usual challenges, such as getting bored, just not knowing what to eat, just running out of options. But health-wise, I've seen a lot of benefits. I'm fitting in most of my old clothes. Matter of fact, I haven't bought any new clothes yet because I'm fitting in most of my clothes, and some of them are now too big. But I'm sleeping good. I'm eating well. I eat a lot of eggs because really that's the cheapest thing you can get out there. So I've been eating a lot of eggs. I've been eating a lot of some bacon here and there. Actually, I have not been eating bacon as much because it's kind of overwhelms me a little bit, which is something I can talk about later. But yeah, so I've been eating a lot of eggs. I've been eating a lot of ground beef, steaks, mostly meat. Every once in a while I throw in some pork rinds, little sour cream here and there, but nothing too crazy. Every once in a while some chicken, some chicken wings. I definitely incorporate butter in my diet. I have learned that makes a big difference in terms of making sure you get the necessary amount of fat in your system. Yeah, so overall everything has been going good as far as that. I have had some major projects at my house, things that I needed to work on, and I was worried about energy levels because I wasn't doing much as far as physical activity, but I was surprised at how much I was able to put, the amount of work I was able to put. So over the last, a month maybe, I built a new fence, like a wooden privacy fence. I did that. I dug those holes, not with an auger, but with a post hole digger, which was quite a job. I was sore for days after that, but I did that. And the sense of accomplishment is just, it's unmatched. So yes, I did that. And then the other thing I was able to work on was fixing one of my vehicles, older vehicle, replacing struts and shock absorbers. I did that. Great job. Just being able to do that, feeling like I'm regaining some strength. That was great. Again, because it's spring, there's a lot of yard work. I've been doing that. I've been mowing, landscaping. And on top of that, I have my garden going. I already planted my garden. I've been doing a lot of things since I've been on Carnivore. And now, one of the things I obviously mentioned in previous videos was that I'm gonna enroll in a gym. And that's so important because you do lose muscles. You lose muscle mass during Carnivore. One of the challenges is your belly is not just gonna shrink. It's not gonna happen. You have to put a lot of work. And I don't know, there's probably some experts out there that can explain to you why you don't lose belly fat as easily. But I can tell you this, one of the issues I have encountered on this diet is that I have lost so much. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me try to show you here. You may not be able to tell, but these are my legs. Of course, my pockets are full. Sorry about that. But these are my legs. And back here's my butt, what's left of it, right? So this is probably one of the things that some people won't talk about, or maybe they don't know about. The way this diet works is that it does target certain places more than the others. In my opinion, I feel like it's definitely targeting my my butt, because I kid you not, I have lost so much muscle mass on my butt. Like, I cannot keep any pants up. Like, it just keeps happening. Nowadays, since I've been on Carnivore, I can barely sit on any chair for an extended period of time. I mean, even when I lie down, I can't face up for an extended period of time. And based on the research so far, it appears that this sort of happens. There may be an underlying medical issue behind this, but it is also fair to say that it's not like I've been gaining any butt muscle over the years. So this is not a total surprise that this is happening. It's a little bit of a surprise at the rate in which it's happening. Because I kid you not, it's practically gone. But again, you see me laughing about it because I think that's the least of the issues that one need to worry about. So that brings me to my next point, going to the gym. Yes, I signed up for the gym membership because I feel like as you're losing so much weight and you don't really have control of where some of that fat is burned from. So since you don't have any control of that, it's imperative that you do some exercise, right? Some bodybuilding exercises, which is something I'm going to be definitely working on. I bet by the time I give you my, 5-month update, we should be able to give you some feedback based on that training, because it's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to do some squats. I'm going to have to do some heavy lifting because I'm consuming so much protein. So might as well use that to your advantage. The other thing I can think of that I will say, I still notice is that I do get tired rather quickly. Now, I need to be clear. What I mean is, like, if I start running, I just get tired quick. So I will almost have to run for a while to sort of like gain my composure. If I start doing some work, it's like I immediately get tired. But if I keep doing it, all of a sudden I start feeling good. It's almost like a steam engine. Like it's a slow moving process. But once I have things going, then I feel great. I guess that's been the challenge. And while it's been a challenge, it's also been a good opportunity to learn things and to understand my body. The other thing is, I don't know about my exit strategy yet. I honestly don't know. I don't know if, how long I plan on doing this thing. It is possible that I'm going to be on it for a while because, again, I'm not aiming here on the scale, which, by the way, that's something I stepped on for the first time when I reached 90 days. And I didn't know how to feel about it because it was clear, I was doing something. It was clear. But I think, like I said before, I don't want to rely on that because it's going to affect my progress. It's going to affect my expectations. I'm not basing anything on the scale until I need to. I need to lose weight. I need to regain my health. But this summer, I have so many plans that I'm going to be doing, things I'm going to be doing with my family. That's a short update. I know there's not a whole lot of information, but we keep going. We keep going, again, safely. And again, if you want to try this kind of a diet, don't just jump into it, do some research. And research doesn't just mean reading one book or just reading a website or ChatGPT. Do some thorough research. Decide for yourself if this is something you need to do. And also, you may have to talk to your doctor to make sure you are in good health, that this is not going to pose any risk. One of the things, again, I mentioned in previous videos was that occasionally I would have cramps. So far, I've had one Charlie horse, and that was probably the worst I've ever had. It was so bad, like so bad, right? So I've just one over the last 3 months, I've had one of those. But every once in a while, I have lower back cramps. They are not intense at all, just a little uncomfortable. They come and go. Usually when I'm lying down, when I'm trying to sleep, and if I'm sleeping on one side, they tend to get me, but nothing major. And the solution to that is, again, is you consume enough sodium, enough salt. And if you're not the kind of person that can handle salt like that, meaning like adding a lot of salt in your food, consider maybe getting some electrolytes. You can get some water with electrolytes. That can help as well. I feel like that's where a lot of people quit this diet because of electrolytes. Because they start feeling some way and your brain tells you that something is off, and then you just quit. But you just need to understand your fat ratios, your protein ratios, sodium intake. Like you just, like those things go together. Like that's how you do it. You have to constantly think of making sure you incorporate all of those together. Fat, protein, and sodium. Now, if you must, you can get yourself like some magnesium vitamins and take those. They're not going to affect your diet at all, but they will actually help you reduce those cramps if you're struggling with those cramps. Some people have also said like cramps on your wrists, you know, sometimes carpal tunnel, but I would say I haven't really experienced a lot of those. But yes, those can happen too. So just make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you eat properly, make sure you, and this is the point where you also have to watch out for calories, you know, because now you're so used to eating all this meat, all this fat. Be mindful of calories. You don't have to stuff yourself, but you know, when you're on carnivore, you know when you have had enough, you know when you're satiated. But that's it. That's an update, guys. We'll come back again and give you more details. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also check out some of the shorts about different foods that I fix. Drop a comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, ciao.